What it is, guys? Vernon Kid here back again, and you guys been wanting me to do more scary stuff and react to more scary stuff. I don't get scared easily, but certain things will make me jump or get creeped out. All right. So we're back again with Mr. Nightmare. Link in the description below, and it's 3 scary true forest horror stories. See. That's why my ass don't go in the forest now as it is. You know, I'll go camping once in a while, but I'm not out there a lot. Shit happens. Alright? So there's 3 stories. So we're gonna chop. So you guys know me with Mr. Nightmare stuff. I do usually chop up the vids. I don't I show a certain amount, but I don't show everything. You gotta go to his channel, watch the rest. So we're gonna watch the first 2 stories here. You want to go watch the next one, you go over his channel to watch it. Fucking Mega Man scared the crap out of me. How Mega Man scaring me? How's Mega Man scaring me? Sorry, that was my phone. Anyway, yos. Let's do this. See, I'm already getting a little twitchy as it is. How Mega Man's Charge Buster scaring me like that? I don't get it. Anyway, 3 scary true horror stories. I swear to you right now, Mr. Nightmare, if you put some freaking airy music in here, we're going to have a problem. You hit that play button, god damn it, you're going to get your entertainment's worth. Here we go. Now. Oh, that ain't too bad. Alright, we're gonna watch the first 2. Last one you gotta go watch yourself. Alright, here we go.
Every so often when we were little, our parents would go away for a weekend while our Uncle Ron would watch us. Our Uncle Ron has been single his whole life, but he always loved kids, so he always happily did it. One Friday night, the same night our parents left town, we were all watching Titanic during a monster snowstorm. Me, my 2 brothers, my older sister, and our Uncle Ron. I remember certain parts of this night so vividly, but other parts I just draw blanks.
Why?
I do remember, however, that the power flicked off briefly, and we had to reset the VCR to get back to where we were in the movie. Shortly after that, our Uncle Ron was fast asleep.
Okay, so this probably takes place.
We let him sleep while we kept watching the movie. It was at the part where Rose was running with the axe back to the room that Jack was trapped in. One of my brothers was coming back from the bathroom, and on his way, he went outside for whatever reason, likely just to look at the snow.
Man.
He came back inside yelling for us to come take a look at something. Starved for a little excitement, I guess, the 3 of us ran to the back door. We could see what he was talking about now. There was a set of footprints in the snow.
Bigfoot?
It led from the back door, then to the window, and then back in the direction of the yard and woods.
It's Bigfoot, ain't it?
To make the matter even more eerie, he said he heard the back doorknob turn. Our sister, even though she was the oldest by 3 years, ran inside freaking out. My brothers and I, on the other hand, were kind of excited by it and wanted to follow the footprints.
Dude, man.
Our sister was threatening to wake up our Uncle Ron as she saw us putting our coats and boots on. But I convinced her it'd be fine and we weren't going too far, and that we'd be together. She went back to the living room to watch the movie without us, while we all marched out into the cold snowstorm, following the footprints that were quickly filling in with new snow. The footprints led to the woods in the backyard. The deeper into the woods we got, the deeper the footprints were. We weren't sure if that was because less snow was falling to the ground under the trees, or because the footprints were fresher. We were following those footprints for a while, until finally, we saw where they were leading to.
Cave, ain't it?
A cabin, literally tucked away in the woods.
Get out of there.
It was dark inside, though. No light was emitting from the windows. The footsteps led to the front door of the cabin, but we didn't dare go up to it.
You better get out of there.
Instead, we crept over to the closest window to peer inside. It was too dark to see anything inside, though, but we noticed it wasn't actually a glass window. It was just a screen. Then, there were 2 thumps from inside of the cabin.
Nope.
and then the sound of something sliding. We didn't see what caused the sound though. Suddenly, one of my brothers screamed and pointed behind us. We turned to see a head poking out from another window of the cabin, but it was so dark all we could see was blackness, no features. Then the head disappeared from view as we heard rapid thumping sounds inside of the cabin, and then the front door to the cabin burst open. We all screamed and ran for our dear lives back in the direction of the house, following the footprints. I don't think we were actually chased though. The next day we tried taking our Uncle Ron on a hike to that cabin, but we couldn't for the lives of us find it. The creepiest thing to this day, we still live in the same house, and after all these years, we still never came across that cabin again. In fact, we can't even find it on maps or Google Earth. If it weren't for the fact that I was with my two brothers, I would question if this ever even happened.
Y'all ain't moved from there? Are you crazy? What the hell? Yo, come. No jump scare.
My friends, who I'll refer to as S and J, came along with me on a little camping trip near Blue Mountain National Park. We set up camp near a small pond just because it seemed like the coolest place to chill. The point of this whole trip was mainly just to get out, drink a bunch of beers with friends, and chill. I cracked open my second Budweiser, laughing it up with S and J, talking about some of our other friends, with music playing in the background, overall just having a good time.
Yeah, this sounds like a typical 80s horror movie right here.
However, I saw S reach over for the speaker and turn it down all the way, and then shushed us and pointed out to the pond. S whispered, "Do you guys see that?"
See what?
Jay and I looked out to the pond. The campfire had a glow that partially reflected on the pond water, but even yet, I couldn't see what he was pointing at. S whispered, "There's something in the water."
Something in the water?
I went into the tent to get the flashlight from my bag.
You got a gun or something?
When I came out, S said don't, but I turned it on anyway and aimed it at the pond. The light didn't reveal anything or anyone, but we did all hear the sound of water being pushed, as if someone or something were walking in it. I turned out the light just because I was freaked out and looked at my two friends, who were both wearing cringing faces. I told S to shut off the speakers completely now. We all sat in our chairs, not really saying much anymore, just listening to the surroundings. About an hour passed, and within that time, nothing happened. So we grew more comfortable again, and things went back to normal. Eventually, I went to my tent, and S and J went to the tent that they'd be sharing, and we all went to sleep.
Yeah, this is gone bad.
Now that I was alone with my thoughts, however, I started thinking of that thing that S said was in the water.
Mine gonna start playing tricks on you.
Never actually described what it looked like, if it was an animal or a person.
Yeah, y'all better not show anything.
My sense of hearing was heightened as I was in a state of alert, and because of that, I heard something from the woods. I sat up, since that always seems to help with concentration. I needed to hear one more sound before I could confirm something wasn't right. There was the sound again, much closer now, and I was able to confirm it was a foot hitting the ground. Whether it was a person's foot or an animal's foot was still unclear, however. I heard another footstep, this time much closer. It was clear someone or something was sneaking around our campsite.
Come on with that.
There was one final footstep. It was really close to the tent. I started texting S, but I was only able to type out the words, "There's something," before the gut-wrenching, blood-curdling scream pierced through the walls of the tent. I couldn't tell if it was the scream of a man or a woman. It's hard to explain, but it was deep enough where it could be a man, but not so deep to the point that it couldn't be a woman.
Okay.
The scream lasted about 5 seconds.
That freaked me out.
Then there was silence. I didn't know if I should get out, call for my friends, or stay silent. I texted S, "Dude, we have to run." He responded, "What was that?" I didn't answer right away. Instead, I tried to think of what we could do. But pretty soon, S texted me again, saying the coast is clear, run for the car. I grabbed the keys from my bag, opened the zipper to the tent, and sprinted to the car, which luckily was only about 30 seconds away. We stayed in the car all night and went back the next morning for our
Nope.
stuff, which luckily was all still
Nope.
there. Still have no
That
idea
that
who,
that that
or
creeped
even
me the
dare I
fuck
say
out right
what
there.
that
That
thing was at our
God
campsite
damn
that
it,
night.
man.
Just happy we got out
Uh-uh.
okay.
Nope. You see and that's why I don't go camping a lot. Shit like that. Nope. That creeped the fuck. You so it popped my headphones. Right. I got so jumped because I was in a state of alert. I knew something was coming. I knew some kind of crackling scream. All right, we done with this. We done. We done. You want to check out the third story to this? Link in the description below for Mr. Nightmare. He got me with this one. I knew something was coming. I knew it. I knew it. Nope. We done. Uh, yeah, y'all probably gonna laugh at me with that one, but yeah, these. Let me tell you something about these headphones. Sound gets amplified real quick on on these headphones. No joke, no lie. They get amped. So that noise that had me jump. So far, it knocked my headphones right up. I jumped that. Nope. We done. We done. Anyway, guys, you'll take care. We gone. That's it. We gone. Y'all take care.